Alrighty, good evening everybody. This is Just Like Me, Wild and Free, or Justine Gregorio, my government name. And tonight I'm going to be doing a 3-card reading for somebody in a collective reading, somebody anywhere around the world. And it's going to be themed around the situation, obstacle, and lesson. So that's the situation that you're dealing with, an obstacle that could be in the way, and a lesson that you gotta learn. Okay, so let me just first start off by calling in my spirit guides. They are benevolent, they're good. They are here to help for my highest good and for your highest good. Okay. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, I invoke you for protection. I invoke you to protect myself, my family, my pet, my belongings, my surroundings, and the entire collective. Genuine spirit team of mine, of the highest and greatest good, and of the light, please join. Okay, so now I'm going to take a second to visualize Archangel Michael in all his benevolent blue glory with his shining golden sword, and the rest of my genuine spirit team of the highest and greatest good and of the light. Let's see, we got Nana, Auntie Paula, Ramesses III, the dragon, a crow or a raven, and some other characters in there, I think. Okay. All right, now let's get a shuffle in. Shuffle up the cards. Okay, so I'm not a professional. I want this reading to go out to anyone who is going to feel called to it, drawn to it. I want it to find anyone who this reading is for. Just want to set my intention. I'm doing my absolute best here. I'm not perfect, but I am doing what I need to do. This is part of my mission, so let's get it. Okay. A genuine spirit team of mine, of the highest and greatest good and of the light. I'm pulling a 3-card reading for a situation, obstacle, and lesson for the collective. So if you could please come through. I have the Lightseers Tarot deck here. Let me clean it up and give it a 3 knocks. I gave it a shuffle. Okay. Genuine spirit team of mine of the highest and greatest good and of the light. What are the situation, obstacles, and lessons that the collective need to learn? Please, please, please. Genuine spirit team of mine of the highest and greatest good and of the light. What is the situation, the obstacle, and the lesson that members of the collective need to learn? Please, please, please. And thank you very, very much for your highest and greatest good and of the light for all of them. All right, so we're going to put the deck down just to use my intuition to split deck there. Okay. So first card is going to be the situation. Second card, the obstacle. Third card, the lesson. Okay, let me just get the rest of the deck out the way. Oh, sorry. Technical difficulties. So for the first card, That is situation for someone in the collective. We have the Ace of Swords. Second card is the lesson, the Two of Swords. And the third card is... No, I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Not perfect, still learning. Gotta get it done though. Okay, so the first card right here is the Ace of Swords. And this is the situation. The second card is what obstacle you may be facing. And the third card is the lesson. So we have first the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so intuitively, to me, it seems as if someone out there has a lot going on in their mind and they're spiraling. You see the spiral staircase? Pretty good indicator of that. And the swords tend to be obstacles and issues. And sometimes the wands too, when it comes to tarot. There's a crow in the background, and there's a little equation here. There's a lot going on in someone's mind. You may be feeling overwhelmed. There's a little crow here to the right. And the beam of light in the middle is kind of off to the right. And I believe that in tarot, the symbolism for a reading turning up in a right direction, a card, is maybe something more so positive. Okay, so I believe that this is the situation could be going in your favor somehow, could be turning in your favor somehow. But there's a situation that's on your mind and it is bugging you. And I think maybe you know what it is that you need to do, but you're not entirely sure what to do. Now, card number 2 is the obstacle. And actually that kind of, the Two of Swords, the swords kind of coincides with that, in my opinion. You see a girl here, she's bound, she's all in black. She's got the black lipstick on, which I love. Anyway, you see the crows here. It seems as if they're keeping her bound and tied up, perhaps. She's got the blindfold on. She's very much disoriented. And there's a lot of blue around her, which means in the background, blue is actually, it's good. The color for blue in tarot, the color blue for tarot is a very good sign. So if you look, she's surrounded by a beautiful blue sky. And even though there's these stark black crows pulling at her and keeping her maybe bound or disoriented somehow, there's still hope. There's hope in the distance. But she does not know what to do. So since there is still some blue and some hope in the distance, and the raven, crows are also seen as spiritual messengers. They tend to be a good harbinger, whether it's for a lesson or a good omen. Most times, it seems that perhaps the obstacle could be for somebody to try to let go, because somewhere deep in your mind you know that there is better on the way, and you can't see it. You can't see it, but if you try to let go, if you try to let go of control, you will take the blindfold off yourself somehow, and you'll have more clarity. You'll see. You'll have more hope. You'll see the beautiful blue sky behind you, and you'll see that, yeah, you were stuck for a little bit, but it doesn't need to be that way, and you were right to trust your instincts. You were right, and there's something good coming your way. Okay, now the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is the lesson. So there's a lesson that is going to be learned through all this.